everybody, this is Sithi Readings, and hi Sagittarius, how are you guys doing? So let's see what messages are going to be showing up for you guys for the month of July. Okay, in case this reading resonates with you, Sagittarius, there will be a link in the description box to the extended. Refrain from doing something that you do not want to do just out of, like obligation. Say no when you feel like saying no. So this can also be talking about boundaries, okay? You're really contemplating your long-term goals, okay? There's something here about 11-11, so you may be seeing 11-11. I see you spending time by yourself. We have here healing chaos, solitude, inner peace, miracles, opportunity. So I definitely feel like new opportunities are going to come in for you, Sagittarius. But this is also suggesting that you it's almost like this is talking about making space for the new. I see a lot of you spending time alone or just being by yourself. Okay, let me see if I can. So yeah, some of you may have Pisces or Virgo placements. I'm getting Pisces, Virgo, and Scorpio placements. So you may have these placements, and if you do, I would suggest you watch their reading to get a message as well. But I feel like here you're trying to heal yourself. You may have also separated yourself from people. You're trying to find your own way here, okay, to do things, to make things work, to make things happen. And a lot of you are in this energy where you just do not want to get interrupted, okay, with stuff that doesn't concern you, okay? Whenever I see this miracle card, I always say that this is something that happens very much out of the blue, something that we may not be expecting, okay, that we manifest. So it's almost like dark night of the soul kind of an energy. Some of you may need to spend some time alone to figure things out as well, but it's just that you have been in this energy. I'm getting hermit energy from you, so it's like you have been taking a step back to contemplate things, to maybe even reevaluate things, okay? I feel like for you what matters the most is your sense of peace and what is bringing you peace. What makes you feel good as a person. That is where the focus is. Maybe because for the longest time you felt very chaotic, or the energies that were surrounding you were very chaotic. We have solitude. Spend time alone in your life. This means to take your own counsel rather than relying on the opinions and dictates of others. Break away from the crowd, be on your own. This card also speaks of self-resourcefulness, self-reliance, and tenacious individuality. If you're working on a project, trust your instincts and follow your own lead. Your creativity is at its peak, let it flow. If you're in a relationship that is disempowering, this card suggests that it is time to step away. Take time to reassess your life. In solitude, you will thrive. This card also suggests safe haven or a sacred womb for incubation and self-transformation. So right now you're going through this energy of transforming yourself, but the message for you is to listen to your soul, listen to your intuition. And when I started off your reading, I heard, I don't want to. So there is something here that you're very adamant about not wanting to do. you know, we come to that point when we've been doing something for so long that we feel tired and exhausted, and then we feel like we cannot say yes to it anymore. So this is a time for you. All of these cards are speaking to you about your sense of individuality. Some of you also may have felt like you lost yourself in a particular situation. So this is a time where you're re-evaluating things, your friendships, your long-term associations, goals with people, and really here what brings you that sense of inner peace. Okay, let's see what tarot has to say. In case this reading resonates, do check out the link in the description box to be extended, where I will see what are your blessings and challenges for the month of July, your person's thoughts and feelings for you, future actions, what do you need to know. So do have a look, it will be linked below. Yeah, you've not been feeling good about yourself with the Temperance in the reverse. Okay, you may have been feeling lost because of something lately. Let's see. Shuffle. All right. What is something you're having a hard time moving on from? Devil reverse. You know what? It almost looks like you're not going to let something affect you anymore. A lot of you are maybe being emotionally unavailable right now, because it's like with the Devil reverse and the King of Cups reverse, you're not letting somebody get to you anymore, or you're not letting a particular situation have the same impact on you the way it used to. So it's like you're not letting it affect you that way anymore, okay? The way it used to. It may be happening because you may have felt like the other person that you were dealing with was not being emotionally responsible, or they were doing something here that you were not quite connecting with, Sagittarius, okay? So I feel like you're getting over something, and even if it means that you would have to be alone, you're ready to do it. See, Five of Pentacles, you're ready to leave something behind. It just looks like a dead-end situation to you. So the month of July is like the month of reevaluation. For some of you, you may be also disassociating from a person who was being mean and petty. It could be a female influence, Queen of Swords in the reverse, but it can talk about somebody who's being mean or petty or vindictive. Yeah, I feel like long ago you were in this energy of, I don't want to fight for this anymore. It's like every time a situation gets resolved, you know, for some reason it looks like the conflict is still there, even though apparently it did look like it was resolved. So I feel like you're taking a step back from that, and with the Three of Pentacles and the Moon card, I see you moving forward, even though you're feeling confused, even though you don't know if this is the right thing or if this is the right direction that you're headed towards. You know, I really feel like you are wanting to move forward and, you know, cultivate new opportunities for yourself here. I also see you working with other people, or I see here opportunities in your money situation. Some of you could be into art, or there's something here about art and architecture, or like you could be thinking about redecorating your home or something like that, maybe Sagittarius. But yeah, I'm really getting that there's this energy of you choosing to move forward despite, you know, the fact that you feel like you don't know what you're doing. So with the Moon card here, there's a lot of confusion, or there's like, you feel like there's so much that you don't know, but still, you know, you're doing what you have to do. What you need to know is the Queen of Pentacles. Your challenge is the King of Wands reverse. Advice is the Five of Cups. With the Ten of Cups, whoever you're connecting with is the Page of Wands. Seven of Wands reverse and the Ten of Swords. So the Queen and the King of Cups are both in the reverse, okay? Some of you may have pulled back your energy from somebody because of the lies there's this huge, you know, like energy here of wanting to take a step back from something. With the Star, the Queen of Cups reverse, and the Six of Swords reverse. I feel like you're becoming emotionally unavailable towards somebody, but it's like there's this energy of mirroring one another. So you both are avoiding one another. I'm going to talk about your person's energy in a bit, but for you now, you know, you're choosing to focus on your healing and choosing to focus on other things. Okay, so this is not the, you know, the only focus here for you. You have other things that you're worried about. Okay, with the Death reverse, I don't feel like it's done yet, but for you, you're not going backwards. With the Queen of Pentacles here, for what you need to know, this is suggesting a more grounded, stable energy. This is suggesting to stay connected to your roots. You know, it's also about boundaries. You know what you want and why you want it, and not back down from those boundaries. This is, oh my goodness, this is talking about taking pride in your accomplishments as well. What is this? You're getting two divine counterpart cards. The Queen and the King of Cups, and the King and the Queen of Pentacles together, but it's like there's this energy of disruption. So it looks like there's insane attraction between you and somebody, but I'm also seeing here that there's disrupted energy, especially from the divine masculine side. So I don't know if it's you overdoing things, or you may have felt like you weren't getting enough effort from the other side. With the Three of Swords, there's this, like, this relationship or this situation that you're going through is, it's really about healing. I feel like the King of Pentacles reverse and the Queen of Pentacles is also talking about not depending on other people for your sense of value, self-worth. Some of you grew up in a toxic environment, so you maybe became codependent on somebody. But it's like this is literally telling you to take your power back, or to step into, you know, this, your own energy, be your own kind of energy, okay? Your challenge here again has something to do, like, all the kings in this reading are in the reverse for some reason. Your challenge could be somebody who's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There's a sense of overwhelm here in the energy between you and somebody. Thank God the Two of Cups is upright. The Knight of Swords reverse and the Temperance reverse. So Sagittarius, you have been feeling not like yourself lately. It's like there's so much that you want to say, but you've been biting your tongue, and it's really, I see you going through this contemplative phase here in your life, but you feel like you overgave to somebody or in a situation, and it was, you know, maybe you felt like it was very unrequited. Okay, so your advice here to focus on what makes you happy rather than focusing on what you're lacking, because that is what the Five of Cups is. Five of Cups is like, oh, I don't like it, I don't like how things are going for me. There's sadness. This is mainly energy from the past. And the Ten of Cups is like, let's focus on the present moment, let's focus on what's working for me, what's going in my favor. It could also talk about spending time with family, friends, or a sense of connectivity with the people around you. There's also something that messed up with your self-confidence. Look at that Knight of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. So I do see a union between you and somebody, but I'm getting this energy here that you may feel like this person is too slow for your liking. So whoever you're dealing with, Page of Wands, Seven of Wands, reverse, Ten of Swords, I feel like they want to communicate, but they're stuck between a rock and a hard place, because it's like they keep talking themselves out of it. So it's like them saying, I really want to talk to Sagittarius, but maybe I shouldn't. I feel like they know that they have to drop resistance. And one more thing I'm getting here, talking about resistance comes the Four of Pentacles, the card of resistance. It does look like this is somebody who knows that they have to kind of put their ego aside if they want you. They have to come correct if they want you, okay? And I just keep getting that, you know, there's something here about ego, you know, this person has a huge ego or what. Sometimes you may also feel like they just don't make sense. What they say just doesn't make sense for you at times. I really feel like Sagittarius, this person, they're gonna say something to you, but it's so hard for them to kind of step outside that ego that they have, you know. And for you, if you're going to keep feeding into it, you know that you're gonna feel drained, because for you it's not about ego. For you it's like you lost yourself in something. So for you, ego was never a part of it. You showed passion, care, gave somebody a lot of time, but maybe you felt like they didn't value it. There was always like something harsh here that you were getting in return, harsh reactions, or like making you feel like you're asking for the bare minimum. So no doubt with your outcome here, you're choosing to move forward. There is a good news surrounding your money situation. Some of you are also disconnecting from certain friends in your life who you feel like are fake. Like I said, Sagittarius, so for you, for the month of July, it's really about reevaluation. Okay, so let's see. Show me more, please. Whale, great worry over nothing. So some of you are going to figure out something that you're worried about, and you're going to be like, oh, this wasn't even something that I should be worried about, you know. This wasn't even something that was on my mind all the time. I could have avoided it. So yes, it does look like something here that you may be worried about, it's going to get resolved in the future. We have handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important. Some of you could meet up with somebody, and there's something here nice coming out of that meeting. We have April. Something significant may have happened in April for you, last April or last year. It could also be about April next year, okay? So last time I put a reading up and the April came up, or something about April came up, and some like dumb person left a comment that it's a reading from April, and I've uploaded it in June. That's a lot of brain usage there, and for no reason, and for a stupid reason. So please don't spread misinformation, okay? Listen carefully before you leave a comment. I'm gonna just block you if you say something stupid like that. Broken ring, parting of ways in either romance or business. I do feel like you're parting ways with somebody, or it could have happened in April. Something happened in your life in April. Or marriage. What is that about? You could be also going to somebody's wedding. But for you personally, there's separation right now, June. Apple, temptation will test you. So in the month of July, there's also going to be something very tempting, and that tells me that this is the very thing you're trying to avoid. So it could be interaction with a person, or it could be something else. You got to be careful. Even though, you know, whatever it is that you're worried about, you're going to figure things out, Sagittarius. You're going to be like, okay, so I was worried over nothing. And for a lot of you, it could also mean the marriage card could mean that in the long run, you're manifesting a commitment or marriage. Okay, but this is something in the long run. I don't feel like this is supposed to be, you know, like a message for now. Okay, so that's it, Sagittarius. Those were the messages that showed up for you. Give this video a like and subscribe to my channel. Check out the extended link in the description box if you're interested. Take care and bye-bye.